Happy Monday, everybody. So we're breaking it down. If you wanted to come and buy a car here at Red Hill Toyota, this is how it happens. And we have to thank 8-year-old Oscar for breaking it all down to us. This is the son of Ilya. Hey, buddy. How are you, man?
Great.
Take us through what Oscar drew up for us here.
Pretty complex.
Yes.
You meet a salesperson who asks you, do you want to buy a car?
Right.
Then you respond, yeehaw, let's buy a car. If you came with someone, they'll probably say hi. For some reason, there is a horse in the picture, and obviously here we are at Toyota.
Where are you?
So
Where
that's
are
as
you?
complex.
No,
Oh yeah,
where are you?
I'm over here with the big hair. Yeah, he made sure I had huge hair. That's my boy.
And that is how you've been in business for 41 years, based solely on that picture from
Still
Oscar.
how we do things. 100%.
Oscar, good job, bud. Thanks so much. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
How you
me
doing,
too.
man?
It's great to finally meet you.
Yeah, right. Okay, listen, you might recognize Ilya without the mask on because your commercial's been on CACH for so many years.
Yeah.
Congrats on 41 years. That's a big
Thank
accomplishment.
you. Yeah.
It's not the easiest business, right? How you've lasted. Let's take a little walk through the showroom here. Like, how long have you lasted, or how you've been able to last that long?
Yeah, so I mean, my dad started this 41 years ago with 2 of his buddies.
Yeah.
And I just had to make sure I didn't make any mistakes when I started working with him, right? So that wasn't too bad, but I'd say this year was certainly a very difficult year.
Yeah.
But we're lucky. We've got great people. We've been able to stay open for the most part, and as an essential service, we still had people coming in. So it wasn't too bad. We've been fortunate.
We'll get into the COVID stuff because that's obviously the elephant in the room. But when it comes to like selling cars in a regular year, yes, it's about the people. Yes, it's about the cars. Is there one more important than the other?
Oh, I mean, certainly we wouldn't see as many people without the great product that we have. I mean, Toyota just makes great product, has a great reputation, but it just wouldn't come together without having great people. We've got people that have worked with us for over 20 years, and that's pretty unusual in retail car business. We take great pride in that.
Is the way, obviously, the way you're selling cars this year is different.
Yeah.
But like when you first started, like when were you first in here? Like how old were you?
16 years ago.
Okay, 16 years ago.
When
okay.
I actually started working with my dad, it was 16 years ago, yeah.
Like, are people buying cars differently? The way that they, let's say they, back in my day.
Yeah,
never-
absolutely. We see less people on a daily basis because people know more, which in our world actually works out better because we're having a conversation really about, okay, you think you know what you want, let's make sure that there isn't a less expensive option for you. If there is, great. Now let's go for a test drive. So test drives are, I'd say test drives are the one constant thing over the last 16 years of me being in the business.
It's also, is that mentality of like that salesmanship coming in and just not wanting to be bombarded and feeling comfortable when you come in?
Yeah, I mean, I think we never have been a pressure sales kind of place. It's just not who we are.
Right.
I think that comes across when we meet most of the people that we work with. So it's just about, is it the right vehicle for you? I'd rather that you test drive the vehicle and decide it's not.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's not, that's great, take us off your list.
Okay.
It probably is though. You probably want to come buy a car from Red Hill Toyota.
We'll get into the COVID stuff because how are you doing it right now? That's a topic of conversations. Let's show off what we got behind us, and obviously the service area, right?
Yeah.
We're getting into springtime, and to be able to see what General Manager and the whole gang back there are doing. So we'll come back to Red Hill Toyota celebrating 41 years. Luke, you want to finish on the picture? Let's go back to Oscar's picture because if you missed it, that's how we do it.
Great
Let's
stuff.
give a big yeehaw. We're at Red Hill Toyota on Morning Live. That's where we are, right on Barton Street, Red Hill Toyota, celebrating 41 years. Good to be back here with Ilya. Hey, pal.
Hey.
Is there anything better than sitting in a brand new car?
It
Like
smells so good.
The smell of a new car. What is that smell?
Yeah, we're pretty lucky. We're pretty lucky.
Okay, what am I sitting in?
So this is a Highlander, 2021 Highlander XSE, which just means it's really cool looking.
Well, look, like there's something about the red leather.
Yeah.
That's just pops on it.
It's a beautiful vehicle. I mean, these cars have come a long way. Super fuel efficient these days. It's unbelievable.
Okay, so when you say that, what like fuel efficiency? How has it changed?
Okay, so we're gonna geek out.
Let's do it.
Geek out, 10 liters per 100 kilometers. That's what you get on this. So that would be kind of like probably a RAV4 about 6 or 7 years ago. That's how fuel efficient our gas vehicles are now. This is a large vehicle, 7-row seating capacity, and it's still only 10 liters per 100K.
Okay, you said the RAV. Is this a RAV right here?
Yeah, this is the gas RAV4. Unbelievable car. This one, I think it's like 8.5 liters per 100K. This is an off-road package
Is
too.
it tough when you own a dealership because you have no control of what they're going to be producing for you?
Right.
Right?
Yeah. But we're lucky. We work with a great brand, right? Toyota just makes great vehicles. This was the #1 selling retail vehicle last year. Unbelievable.
So why the RAV? Why is it like that?
I think it checks a lot of boxes. People, typically Canadians like sitting higher up.
Yeah.
This, I think it's also nice that it's made here in Ontario. And people seem to be moving away from sedans into these higher up vehicles where they're more comfortable. So RAV has done really, really well.
Okay, what about COVID stuff? Can people still test drive?
Yes, they can. So they'll test drive on their own or with another member of their household. We're not in the drive with them.
So you just let them
Yeah.
go? Because did you always ride with them before COVID?
Yeah. So insurance required it. Now insurance understands the circumstances that we're in, and we do a wipe down of the vehicle, and then the clients go off on their own to enjoy it on their own.
But they're still coming into the dealership. Are you selling many cars virtually? Like people there's something about still sitting in the seat and giving it a test drive.
Yeah, we actually do sell a few. I would say that people now buy in multiple different ways, right? So they might start online on our website. They might send us a chat request. It's amazing how many chat requests we get.
Yeah.
They might email us. They might phone in. They might have come into the store and then try and finish things online. So we just adapt to whatever our customers want.
And then used cars too.
Used cars as well. Yeah, we keep about 70 used cars, all makes and models here.
Okay.
Most of those are trade-ins.
We've talked gas.
Gas.
I'm an EV guy.
Yeah.
I own an EV. I love it.
Yes.
Hybrid is really becoming more and more.
Yes.
Right? So let's take a break and we'll get into kind of the hybrid world, because the Prius is what started it all. Went over, right? That's what started it all. We'll take a break here at Red Hill Toyota, celebrating 41 years. We'll get into that when we come back on Morning Live. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of EVs, having one myself. Back here at Red Hill Toyota in Hamilton with Ilya. Where is the EV market for you guys?
Yeah, so for us, it's mostly hybrid.
Hybrid.
So that way people don't have range anxiety, especially if you're doing a lot of commuting. The alternative would be something like this, a Prius plug-in.
Okay, the Prius, like it's the OG, as the kids
That's
would say,
right.
When it comes to hybrids, like it's the one that started everything.
Yes.
Like
So
how many years ago was that?
We're over 20 years now, over 25 years.
Really?
So this is generations ahead. Super fuel efficient, as you would expect. But this one gives you not just an EV, but a hybrid system as well as the EV system.
So this is gas too?
You've got gas if you need it.
So you have all the options.
That's right. Yeah, so it's a phenomenal vehicle. Our sales manager drove this for 8,000 kilometers, and I think it took 3 tanks, and he did a lot of highway driving.
Okay, what about other hybrids? Like, are you seeing more and more vehicles going hybrid?
Absolutely. It's probably our biggest draw for new clients that don't know Toyota is they're coming in and they're looking at hybrid vehicles. There's so much of our lineup now that's available in a hybrid.
On average, let's say, so a hybrid, like how much can you drive it not on gas?
So it depends on a number of factors. Are you going uphill? Is your air conditioning on?
Right.
How fast you're going? So I'd say you could go about 40 kilometers an hour, up to about 40K an hour for, I don't know, about 10K, something like that.
So this is the RAV4 hybrid?
Yeah, very, very popular vehicle. We're really happy that we actually have one to show you. So
I need something a little bit bigger though.
I got a thing. Oh, hello, Tim.
Now we're talking. I'm at the point of my life where I get super excited about minivans.
You're a grown-up now.
Yes, with a whole whackload of kids, which I can fit in here. How many kids can you fit in here?
Yeah, you can get 5 comfortably.
Wow. Okay, so this is what?
This is the all-new Sienna Hybrid. It only comes as a hybrid minivan. It's phenomenal. So we just got it this year. This is literally the only one we have. And we're pretty excited about this vehicle because we just keep selling them.
And I'm going to steal it from you.
Well, you drive slow. Drive slow, Tim.
So if I'm going for a test drive, what do you got to do?
I'm going to give you the keys.
Keys. Okay. You're giving me the keys, right?
I'm going to keep this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a quick wipe down while you're there.
Okay.
No breathing, Tim. No breathing.
No breathing. Yes, yes.
All the touch points. Then I'm going to let you go.
Seatbelt. And you can just do the door without even...
You can do the door. There's all kinds of ways of doing the door.
Ilya, could you get the door for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Of
why,
course.
thank you.
It's a pleasure to serve.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back at Red Hill Toyota. If I can start this baby. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let me try and figure it out. Oh, yeah, I got it. All right, finishing up here in service at Red Hill Toyota. We got Michael looking like he's doing something. Good job, Michael. That'd be. Here with General Manager Alan. How you doing, Alan?
Good, thank you.
Alan is a bit of a racing enthusiast, so he's been talking my ear off about tires, right? So that's what we're talking about, tires. Because, okay, so we're not the beginning of March. Spring's still a few weeks away.
Could be a month away.
Still be a month away.
We've had snow in May.
Right, totally.
Right?
It's Canada, right? You never know what you're going to get. Okay, so when it comes to winter tires, if you have them, you still need to keep them on, right?
You need to keep them on. You need to keep winter tires on till our average temperature is over 7 degrees Celsius.
That's when you can start taking them off.
That's when you start taking them off.
You brought examples with the presentation here, Michael. Okay, so this one is
pure winter.
Pure winter. Okay.
Yep.
Why do we take us through the difference between the winters to the all seasons to the summers?
Well, the biggest thing you'll see with the winter and why we talk about 7 degrees is what's called tread compound. So as you can see, it's very malleable, it's very, very easy, it's very soft. When you start running this tire in any type of warm temperature, when the car goes around a corner, you'll actually see a little black haze go across the road. That's your tread.
That's the tread coming off.
That's your compound wearing, the tread's
that's
wearing.
why you want to be taking winter tires off. You don't want to be driving them in the summer.
Not at all.
No, so 7 degrees, you'd be taking them off. And
Yep.
then you're moving either into an all-season.
An all-season? So an all-season tire in today's world is really a compromise. It doesn't work that well. It can't, very hard to describe quickly,
but why did it?
So you've got the wide grooves to evacuate water out of the tire.
That's where the water's going.
Right.
On a wet road, the water's going through.
However, with that groove and the way this tire is designed in snow, it's going to tend to fill up with snow.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why you want to get that.
Right.
And then this is a pure summer.
That's the summer. And the whole idea of the summer, again, my favorite subject, if you look at a race car on a dry road, there's no visible tread. There's no tread because your grip comes from the maximum amount of rubber on the road. Very, very simple.
Right, and then you got still the grooves there to
You've
get rid
got
of
big
any
grooves to
water.
evacuate. So this is what we would lovingly call a wet, dry tire.
Nice. All right, there's your little tire education within 2 minutes here at Red
There
Hill
you
Toyota. Good to meet you, man. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, can't shake.
I know we can do air high five. Air high
Awesome.
five. Right on. It's been a fun day. Back to Michael. What are you doing? Look busy, Michael.
Trying to look busy.
Attaboy, man.
You already checked the oil, check the coolant, check the power steering.
Let me get in the way.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. Oh.